Hi there, Titans, and welcome back to another Titan Academy video. Today we'll be talking about page interactivity actions in Titan Web. We're going to be covering the reload page action, which essentially resets your page to its initial state. We'll talk about the next and previous page actions, which allows you to toggle between two pages and go back and forth between them. And finally, we'll show you the close page action and how you can pass values to the parent page by running a close page action. Let's get started. So the first thing we're going to look at is the reload page, and you can add a page action by clicking on the pink plus and typing in page actions, selecting, and in this case, we are running the reload page action. And the way that works is if I, for example, populate some text here, and we'll also put some text here, notice that when I reload page, the text is cleared and my power table get runs. Any Salesforce actions that you have running on load or every time first time actions, those will all run and all of your fields will be set back to their default state. The next one we want to check out is the next and previous page actions, and if you head over to page navigation, you can decide whether you want to do previous or next. And the way this works is if I were to click next now, nothing would happen. I need to first visit a page, and once I've redirected to a different page, I can now go previous, next, and toggle between the two just like this. Okay. The final thing I can do here is I can close a page and set parameters to the parent. So for this, I've created a small example here. I've got a power table, and I'm going to be adding a contact to my power table using this button. This will open a modal to my create contact page. On my create contact page, I've got a simple form, and I'm running a create action to create a contact. Now I'm going to return the contact to this parameter that I've set up called contact ID. And once I have the contact ID, after finish, I'm going to run a page action to close my modal. I no longer need my modal once my contact is created. And I'm going to set parent parameters. And I'm going to do this in order to refresh my power table. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a parameter. I'm going to use this parameter, and I'll populate it with my contact ID. So I have a parameter on my home page called refresh and a parameter on my create contact page called contact ID. And essentially, I'm just passing the contact ID to this refresh variable here. All right. Now, if I head back to my home page, I'll show you the logic I've set up here. First of all, here is my refresh parameter that we're passing the contact ID to. And here is a simple condition I've written that says, if my refresh parameter is not empty and my refresh parameter has changed, then I want to trigger my power table get and refresh my table. So every time I create a contact from that modal, it's going to refresh my table. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I'm just creating some fictitious contact here. And when I run this, and we'll check out the debug mode to see specifically, but what this will do is, again, create a contact, populate the parent parameter of refresh, and there I have a condition that allows me to refresh my power table. And we can see our contact here, which means that our power table refreshed. And if we look at the debug mode, we can see that our refresh got our parameter just like we expected. And that's how it's done.